At the 80th minute mark, it seemed like the script was already written for this one.
Right in the pussy.
It was a derby that was about as memorable as a Maxi Beister substitute appearance. Hello to Maxi if you're watching. Besart Berisha was cast as a villain after a missed penalty, his third one of the season, going the exact same way that he always does. And it seemed like that Victory were bound for 4 losses on the trot. But we should have known better. When you come to a Melbourne Victory game, it's all about theatre. It's all about drama. And the Victory delivered in spades tonight. Come from behind win, 2-1 for the Victory. We're going to interview the punters on a very, very special night for Melbourne Victory fans. Let's see what they thought. Marco, Besart Berisha goes from villain to hero within about 25 to 30 minutes.
Do you know, I think we always kept the faith in Besart.
Oh, of course.
We always kept the faith. And as soon as he backed it up, everyone was just like, yes, Besart's done it again.
Boys, let me ask you, what do you think about that one?
Oh, great win. It's always good to come up when you're losing. The feeling was great. 2 great goals. Rojas was great. Berisha made up for his mistakes at the start. It was a good win.
All right, we've had a few minutes to let that sink in. Where's that rank in terms of the best derbies ever?
It's got to be up there with that Christmas derby. That is a great feeling. I mean, your best friend Timmy Cahill getting sent off without even taking the pitch. That's got to be a pretty big highlight. So great feeling, but also glosses over some holes. Bez, I know he scored one, but how many times is he going to go bottom left corner for a penalty? You could see Bazana's moved there before he'd even taken it. So he had and after that missed so many. He had a shocker, but he still put one in. But I don't know.
Where does that rank for you in terms of Melbourne Victory wins against Melbourne City /Heart?
One of the better ones, probably because City as a squad are probably the best they've been, and the fact that we took it, as late as we did to win it, it's probably one of the better ones to be a part of.
Has the Tim Cahill experiment been a success for you guys, or is he still not really delivered what you thought he would?
Get him out, I say.
Get him out, you're done with Cahill?
Done. He's old, he's done, rates himself. Get someone new in, get a young talent.
Asian Cup.
Yeah, just get him out. I say sign new talents, sign young upcoming talents, and they're the ones we need.
You've heard it from a City fan, he wants Tim Cahill out, a few losses, and it's time to get Tim Cahill the fuck out of here. Come on!
I'm just going to sum it up in one sentence. Melbourne isn't something you can buy. You were 1-0 up, you had us on the ropes, and you still couldn't win. How fun is that?
So, does that go down as one of the best derbies ever?
I think it's interesting, like there's a lot of, in the background, you guys can't see it on the camera there, but there's a couple of flares being let off. There's a lot of people.
And of course we condemn flares.
Of course we do. We don't support that at all. But what I'm saying is though, who loses the points for that? That's what I'm concerned about. Like we won, City are pissed off, someone's ripped a flare.
There's no points deductions if it isn't on Fox Sports.
Hey, it's fucking great, mate. Fucking hell. Like, that own goal was an own goal, right? There's no fucking denying it. They keep saying, oh, you're fucking lucky to win that game. Fuck off, mate. Own goal every day of the day, mate.
All right, it's time to wrap things up here at Etihad Stadium, where Victory pulled it out of the fire. A miracle 2-1 victory to the Victory.
No derby fatigue like was talked about beforehand.
No, we'll talk about that on the podcast on Monday. I think there are too many derbies too soon or too close together. But we will wrap things up now. I'm Jason, that's Buds. A reminder to listen to For Fuck's Sake every single Monday night. We're going to do a live podcast this Saturday night at the Lomond Hotel, or next Saturday night in a week's time at the Lomond Hotel in East Brunswick. Get down. Also a reminder to listen to the Daily Football Show as part of the Outside 90 Network. But for now, we're going to go and have a few celebratory beers, I reckon.
Probably will do. Mon the Vark.
Mon the Vark, and goodbye.
Mon the Vark.